you guys? Marty Schwartz here, hanging out in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm with my buddy Scott Schwartley of Siren Pedals. Now we're gonna talk about the Rat, the Proco Rat Distortion pedal, and everything that there is to know about it, or at least what we can fit in this little video, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you make Siren pedals, and so we've got one of your pedals out here on display, and we've got the classic Proco Rat. So what can you, can you fill in my audience a little bit about the Rat?
Yeah.
Characteristics or history or whatever we got?
Yeah, I mean, it's very iconic. I guess you can call it almost legendary to some extent. Built in 1978. There have been many variations of it since then. The Turbo Rat, there's my Dirty Rat. There are all kinds of different variations. This is one of the more newer models, but yeah, I mean, it definitely captures and embodies that classic sort of distortion sound. So
right. So not an overdrive pedal, not a fuzz pedal, but a distortion pedal.
Yes.
Now, do you just think of overdrive as just like a less harsh version of distortion?
Yeah, exactly. I'd look at overdrive as being more of those just rounded sort of clipping, where this is going to be a little bit more of a harsher clipping, which gets you that distortion sound that you wouldn't quite get with an overdrive.
And then fuzz is literally like angular, right?
Yes,
if you're looking at what the signal looks like.
Yep.
Okay. Can you think of any classic Rat users that, or like, is there one or two signature songs that you can think of? Or
yeah,
artists?
There's like Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters. Definitely Foo Fighters. That definitely fits within the realm of Rats.
Okay. So we've got this classic distortion pedal.
Yes.
And then we've got your Siren pedal, which is the closest Rat similar pedal.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me about your pedal here.
Yeah, so this is the Aerovata, and it's really essentially inspired by the Rat circuit. Kind of took the basic guts there, but then obviously making it more in that boutique realm, we've obviously some mods to it. You're gonna get the classic Rat stuff with obviously volume distortion and the filter, but we've added a toggle switch here as well as a shape knob, just to kind of give it just some extra versatility if you're wanting to diversify your distortion options.
You know, we're dealing with this Rat here, and one of the bands you named, which I dig a lot, is Weezer. I didn't realize that he uses a Rat so much.
Yeah.
But maybe just we can dial something in and hear what the Rat sounds like.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And then we'll try yours out.
Yeah.
We won't forget that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so what do we got here?
So we've got distortion, we've got their filter, and then volume. Obviously distortion's pretty straightforward, volume's pretty straightforward. This filter knob here, if you turn it to the right, it gets rid of the high frequencies. If you turn it to the left, it gets higher, so you get more of that sort of hairiness, I guess. Turn up the distortion, volume's good, and we'll just start at noon here with the filter.
So I'm gonna go the bridge pickup here. That sounded great. All right, Scott, we've got the Aerovata now, which obviously we're basing it on the Rat. It's your pedal, so I'm sure you're quite familiar with it, hopefully. So what are we dealing with? What are we dialing in here?
Yeah, so it's very similar to the Rat that we have over here in the fact that you've got your volume, your distortion, and your filter. The added bonuses to this would be this clip toggle switch here in the middle, as well as the shape knob. So big difference with these two new additions. The shape knob, basically if you turn it to the left, it's gonna get hairier. If you turn it to the right, it's gonna get a little bit more fuller. And then kind of in that same vein, a little bit different, the toggle switch, essentially if you go to the left, you're gonna get more of this compressed distortion sound. So think about like a Boss DS1, that kind of sound, kind of a Kurt Cobain, Nirvana sort of thing. Middle stock, and then if you go to the right, you're gonna get something a little bit fuller.
Okay. So are we gonna start with trying to make it as similar to what we were just playing? Or?
Sure. Well, let's switch it up. We can actually start with kind of like a Foo Fighters, almost Nirvana-ish type thing. So we'll keep the toggle switch to the far left. We will turn down the shape. We don't really need that in this case. And then we're gonna give you just a little bit of distortion. And you should get somewhere in the Foo Fighters realm.
That was fun to play.
Yeah,
that was fun to play. So can we dial in one of the other options on it?
Yeah. So let's do something opposite. So let's turn the shape knob up a little bit. So now you're going to get again that fuller sound as compared to more of a hairy sound. And then switching this toggle switch to the far right, it's going to enhance that fullness as well. So this kind of can put you maybe in the like blur category, like song 2, like woohoo, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it'll kind of put you into that landscape.
So I'm not going to play Blur right now. I'm going to play Blurred. It's a different band. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like Tom Morello there. So if we make this simple change, I'm just literally going to take the distortion. Let's just put it at the 3 o'clock position. We've got the shape, making this open. We've got it in the far right position here, making it open. This actually really mimics a Turbo Rat, which has more of a fuller sound. So if you want to give that a stab, we can see what that sounds like.
I'll stab the rat.
Awesome. And then this is obviously sitting right next to just a traditional rat. To get this sound, we're just gonna actually move the shape knob all the way down, almost basically turn it off. We'll put this into the middle position. And really right here is kind of just like this, the rat.
Killer.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it really does. Every setting on that pedal has sounded great. Mm-hmm. And I'm definitely leaning, like when I just hear it, mm-hmm. I want to what is my initial inspiration as soon as I hear the tone? And for me, it was straight up power chord rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what it feels like to me. All right, I want to thank Scott Schwartley again from Siren Pedals. One, thank you so much for the kind of deep dive into the Rat pedal itself, mm-hmm. the history, the tones, the bands that use it. I learned some stuff here, and I think those folks did as well. And then also, man, the Aerovata is just, it sounds clearly just as good as the Rat, but for me, and I think a lot of people in the audience out there will appreciate that. One, the extra knobs and buttons.
Yeah.
No, but
always good things,
we always
right?
like extra knobs, but no, but for real, there's just a little more versatility.
Yeah.
I'm thinking just like if you like rock, power chord rock, this is just a beautiful choice.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Okay, so how can people find the Aerovata?
Yeah, they can find this one along with our other pedals on sirenpedals.com.
Sirenpedals.com. Based out of Nashville, right?
Yeah, based out of Nashville.
All
yeah.
right.
That's great.
Well, dude, thank you again. And thanks for watching, you guys. If there's any other stuff you'd like to see covered gear-wise or anything else for that matter, let me know in the comments below. And take care. Hope to see you later.